സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ രേ സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ രേ സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ രേ സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ രേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം.
Good morning. Okay, we'll start. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vasudevasudam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Graditam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. नमोस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजलागां धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला. अश्वत्थामपि कर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः. पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं. लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे. मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः. ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः. Om. Good morning and namaskaram to all. So we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita and we have completed up to chapter 14, and today we are starting chapter number 15. The audio is clear, is it okay? The audio is okay. Can you hear, Sukma?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. So we are starting with chapter number 15, Purushothama Yoga, Purushothama Yogam. So in chapter number 14, Bhagavan discussed about the Gunatita Sthiti. So who is a Gunatitaha? Paramatma is Gunatitaha. Brahman is Gunatitaha. And one who transcends all gunas is Brahman only. So here that Paramatma is named as Purushottamaha. So Purushottama means Uttama Purusha, he is Paramatma, he is Bhagavan. That is the name of this chapter, Purushottama Yogam. So first verse Bhagavan describes about this Prapancham. Bhagavan describes this as, one second, yeah, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhvamulamadhashagham Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Sa Vedavit Urdhvamulamadhashagham Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Sa Vedavit. In many ashrams, they chant this whole chapter before meals. Some ashrams, especially I think in north and all, they chant this whole chapter before food. So Bhagavan says, Urdhvamulam adhashagham ashwatham prahuravyayam. Ashwatham prahuhu, who? Muni. The Jnanis say that this universe, this Prapancham, is like the Ashwatha Vriksham, people tree. Okay, so the tree's root is on top, Urdhvam Moolam, the roots are on top, and Adhashagham, the branches are flowing downwards. The root is on top, the branches are down. This is imperishable, avyayam. Ashwatham prahuhu, they say they are the people tree. This universe is like a people tree. Yasya parnani, the leaves of this banyan tree or this people tree, chandamsi, Vedas are the leaves. Yaha tam Veda, who knows this as described above, one who understands from the root to the branches and the leaves, etc. Saha Vedavit, he is the one who knows. He alone knows. Who knows this whole universe as a tree with its root on top and the branches and the leaves, etc. He alone knows, one who knows the whole universe. Okay, he only knows. See, the tree, upside down tree is a metaphor which is used in this chapter. Similarly, Adi Shankaracharya has written in Dakshinamurti Stotram, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nijandargatam Pashyannatmani Mayaya Bahirivodbhutam Yada Nidraya. This universe, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari, It is like an image which is seen on a mirror. But is there anything behind the mirror? Behind the mirror there is nothing. Only the mirror is there and the object is there. Vastu is there this side and there is a reflection of it. There is nothing behind the mirror, only the mirror is there. So taking that as an example, similarly this tree with its branches are down, this is another way of expressing it, and the roots are on top. Okay, so the reflection is not real at all. There is nothing behind the mirror. It's only a reflection. Similarly, this world is an appearance in you. Appearance. So Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nija Andargadam. What is there inside you is being projected outside. See, we have to understand this very clearly. What does that mean? What does this example means? You see someone, okay? The moment we see someone, immediately we come to a judgment or conclusion. He is good, he is bad, okay? But the reality that the reality of the situation is whether this is good or bad is coming from within only, right? That is the world that we are projecting. Similarly, anything that we see, any experiences in this universe is judged by us as this is good, this is bad, this is favorable situation, this is unfavorable situation, etc. We are projecting a world outside. This is samsara. This is this vriksham. This is this tree. So urdhvam means upwards and adham means downwards. Another meaning is urdhvam means inside. Okay, inside, and adaha means outside. So andargata, from inside to outside. So our vision is always towards outside. That is falling from top to bottom. You are falling. What do you mean? What does that mean? What it means is that urdhvam means higher. That is brahmanubhavam. Urdhvamulam atha shakha. So urdhvam is brahmanubhavam. Down means lokanubhavam. That is fall from top. Similarly, inside to outside. Inside is brahmanubhavam. Outside is through the mind, the sense organs, the body, and the world, the objects of this world. So the identification from inside to outside is the fall. That is samsara. That is the samsara vriksham. So this people tree which is explained here is our own life, our own projection. It is the self. It is the jiva with all its experiences outside is the tree. It is the tree where the urdhva, the moolam is brahmam. The moolam is brahmam and the branches are the experiences. So there is a beautiful verse in Kathopanishad. From there only this has come. From the Kathopanishad only this verse is come in the Bhagavad Gita. The source is Kathopanishad. Urdhvamula vakshagha urdhvamulo vakshagha yesho shvatha sanatanaha tadeva shukram tad brahma tadeva mritamuchyate tasmin lokaha shritaha sarve tadu natyeti kaschana etadvai tat. So this people tree is beginningless. There is no starting, there is no end, and that has its roots above and the branches are down. The root is pure. The root is pure means, the root means here the tap root, the main root, that is pure, that is Brahman, and that is Brahman, and that is immortal. On that are fixed all the worlds. The worlds are fixed on that. Okay, this is the Kathopanishad, and etadvai tad, that is Brahman. So here this world when the samsara vriksham that is we are projecting, nija andargadam, that is coming outside as a darpanam, it consists of what? Srishti, sthiti and samharam. Creation, then sustenance and destruction. All these three, where all this happening, these three are happening in Brahman, in consciousness. In our consciousness, all of this appear. That consciousness is one. In that consciousness, the worlds appear, the various worlds that is appearing with all the worlds. The world means we can say from Satyalokam to the Patalam. Okay, all that 14 worlds, they are and appear, that they are the worlds, they appear in consciousness, and anything in appearing in consciousness will be imperishable, because Brahman is also imperishable. See, so long as you stand in front of the mirror, so long as you are there, the reflection will be there. Similarly, this world is also imperishable, that is avyayam. Okay, so the tap root is Brahman, and from there it starts from avyaktam, and then the pranas, and after that the mind, ahankaram, etc., and the mind, the sense organs, and this body, and this world. Okay, this world. So this is the structure of this tree. Yeah, the punyam, papam, etc., they are because of the karma done with a phalam, sakama karma. So sakama karma, punyam and papam, they are the cause of the karma. From karma and the result of actions in this world, they are coming as. What is punyam and papam? Punyam leads to sukham. Any good deed that we do with an intention of I am doing good will produce punyam. And papam is just the opposite. It will lead to dukkham. So the sukham and the dukkham are the result of karma. All the actions and its results put together forms punyam and papam, and the whole universe is a product of karma. The world, this universe, is a product of karma. Karma phalam is this world. Okay, karma phalam is this world, and the 4 Vedas are described here, the various types of karma. The karma kanda bhagam, karma kanda is explained here as the leaves. The leaves of this universe, the leaves of this tree is karma kanda Veda. Okay, because all the karma kanda portion describes how to perform a karma for a particular result. There is nothing wrong in it. Okay, if it is done in the proper way, if it is done in a righteous way, slowly it will lead to the next level, dharma, artha, kama, moksham. So these 4 Vedas here described as the leaves of this tree, and Rig, Yajus, Sama, Atharva Vedas are the leaves of the samsara vriksham. Okay, and they fall, right? The leaves always fall, and new leaves come. Is it not? Similarly, these karmas are also, this karma will change. the swarupam of this karma will change. Okay, right? So this karma will fall and a new karma will start. And individually also, if you take one karma will fall, which will lead to the next karma. So like that, the leaves are also will fall and new leaves will come. New leaves are sprouted. So like that, this karma is a constant chain. It's like a chain. One karma leads to another. Like that, the leaves also fall and new leaves. That is why the Vedas are connected with this karma. The karma kanda portion of Veda are the leaves. And we know already Bhagavan had described about this karma kanda Vedas. Yavanartha udapane sarvatas samplutodake. Second chapter, 46th verse. Yavanartha udapane. This karmakanda portion of this universe is, the karmakanda is like a small pond. Okay, all the happiness that is derived out of this pond or this karmakanda portion is available in a big lake also. See, whatever uses that we get, the water is used from a pond which is used for taking bath or for irrigation, etc. It can be used in a big way from a lake. Similarly, whatever happiness that is derived out of this karma kanda is available in abundance from the jnana kanda, from the lake. Okay, that means the happiness is unlimited. The happiness is unlimited by having jnana. So the karma kanda are the leaves only in this the samsara tree. That is why they are compared to the leaves are compared to the karma kanda portion of Vedas. Okay, see, Shankara Bhagavad Padar in the commentary for Kathopanishad has beautifully described this. So we'll just spend some time on that description, how Shankaracharya has explained this. Shankara Bhagavad Padar says, the tree's root, the tap root is the Parabrahma Vastu. That is the Brahman here. That is why we is described as Urdhvam, higher, inner, etc. Okay, it is the Parabrahma Vastu. And the starting point of this tree is called Avyaktam. Avyaktam is the starting where Avyaktam is unmanifest, or you can call it as Maya or Prakriti. From there it starts avidya, ignorance, then kama, avidya. Ignorance leads to desires. Okay, what is ignorance? Ignorance is that I don't know my true nature. I don't know that I am the self. I identify myself as this body. That is the ignorance. From there, then for my happiness, I don't know that I am Satchidananda. I am the Ananda Swarupa. Don't know this. Because of that, karma starts. Kama and karma. The desire is there. Desire to acquire something for my happiness. That is the ignorance. Because I don't know myself as happiness. So because of that, I have a desire to do a karma to get some phalam so that I will be happy. That is the ignorance. So from where it starts? From the consciousness, there is that avyaktam, from because of that maya, avidya, kama and karma. Okay, and then the next, the prana, the mahat tattvam, that is the cosmic energy. They are the, he says they are the buds. Okay, from the buds, then the sukshma shariram, all the jivas. Okay, all the jivas, and this tree grows. See, this tree does not, you don't look outside like a tree, but you look inside, that our own world is the tree. So we have to Imagine our samsara vriksham. Okay, individually this jiva who has got the consciousness as the root, and then the abhyaktam because of maya, there is a ignorance inside us, and from that ignorance the desire, and that from the desire the karma starts. And how this tree is growing, this tree grows because of trishna jalam. Trishna is water. We are watering this tree with trishna, desires. Desires are the fertilizer for this tree to grow. Then jnanendriyas and the objects, the jnanendriyas, the five sense organs, and the objects of this world, they are the saplings. They are the small what do you call, talir, that is saplings. And shruti, smriti and vidya, okay, shruti, smriti etc., they are the leaves of this huge samsara tree. The whatever the knowledge that we have are the leaves, right? They are the leaves in the tree. Then yajnam, danam, tapas, all sorts of kriyas, all actions. These are the kriyas, yajnam, danam, tapas, all karmas. They are the flowers. And what are the fruits? The fruits of this tree, this samsara tree, the fruits of our life comes out as sukham and dukkham. Sukham and dukkham are the pleasure and pain. They are the fruits that is falling from this tree. Fruits are the tree. Fruits of this tree is sukham and dukkham. And this how it grows, the more and more we put desires into it, the samsara vriksham, this tree grows stronger. It becomes stronger and stronger and bigger. So as we pour more and more of desires, the tree grows bigger and bigger. So how to reduce the samsara? Reduce the desires. Trishna jalam we put, more and more desires we put, the bigger the tree grows. And all the lokas, okay, they are the nests. They are the nest. What are the nests? Satyalokam, Devalokam, Pitralokam. Okay, all sorts of lokas are there. So you can take 7 lokas up, 7 lokas down. Bhur, Bhuva, Suvar, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satyalokas on top, and Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patalakya, Saptabhi. So 7 down, 7 up. So these lokas are the nests in this universe, in this tree of universe. They are the various kinds of lokas. And this people tree is full of noise. Noise means the inside noise that we have inside us, inside our mind. In this samsara tree, a lot of noise. What sorts of noise? The noise that comes from the species, various kinds of species, humans, animals, plants, devas, rakshasas and whatnot. Whatever we imagine in our mind, they all produce lots of noises in this samsara tree. And sometimes there are shouting, sometimes there are roars, sometimes there are cries, sometimes there are laughters, right? Then sometimes mourning because of some death, then singing, dancing, okay, all sorts of noise that is coming in the samsara tree individually, and also in this universe you can see all sorts of noises that is coming is from this tree, right? And yeah, this is the nature of this people tree, this samsara people tree. This is the nature. The only tool with which it can be cut is asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Bhagavan is going to say in the 3rd verse, asanga shastram, detachment, asangam, not attached to anything, is the only tool with which we can cut this tree. Then the karma, sakama karma, a karma done with a desire is the breeze It is the breeze that shakes this tree. That moves this tree is the breeze. What is the breeze? Sakama karma is the breeze which moves this tree, and this tree is anadi. There is no starting, there is no end. We don't know when this started, the ignorance started, we don't know, right? There is no starting, there is no end, and it keeps growing. Janma, Jara, Maranam. Birth, old age, death is there hidden in this tree. That is what Shankaracharya says. They are hidden in this samsara tree. Okay, for all the ignorant people, for all the ajnanis, hundreds and hundreds of sankalpa, thoughts, doubts there in the tree, and every moment this tree changes. We look at inside ourselves, we know that this tree is changing all the time. Every moment the desires are changing, the likes and dislikes are changing, the vasanas that develop also is continuously changing. Constant changing is the nature of the samsara tree. And in this universe also you see the same thing, right? This universe is nothing but Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nija Andargadam. Inside whatever we have is what is being projected outside. Take the example what we discussed earlier. So this is constant changing. This tree is always changing because of the breeze. What is the breeze? Sakama karma is the breeze. A karma, an action which is done with a desire, moves this tree. Okay. So, but for a jnani, for a satyadarshi, for a mahatma, for a sthita prajna, for a gunadita, this samsara tree, this people tree is just an appearance in consciousness. It is like a mirage water that appears on a desert, or it is like a movie on a screen. It does not have any reality, doesn't give any importance to the objects of this world. No ragadveshas. The ragadveshas are formed because of the attachment towards this. Whereas for a jnani, it is like this world is just like a swapna sadrisham. How whatever we see in the dream, we don't give any importance to that. Similarly, this samsara tree is just an appearance like a movie, and it has got no disturbance that can cause whatever is happening in this samsara tree. He is unaffected because it is just an appearance in consciousness. So that is the explanation for the first verse. We'll move to the second one. We'll read one more time that verse and then we will move to the second one. Sri Bhagavanuvacha Urdhvamula Madhashagham Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Sa Vedavit. So one who knows this way, one who knows this tree this way, he alone is the Vedavit. He knows. Here Vedavit does not mean one who has learned Vedas. Learned Vedas means one who can chant Vedas, etc. Not that. One who understands this tree the way as described above, he is the Vedavit. We'll move to the second verse. Adhaschordhvam prasrtastasya shakha guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha adhascha moolanyanusantadani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Adhaschordhvam prasrtastasya shakha guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha adhascha moolanyanusantadani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Guna pravriddha. this tree, the samsara vriksham, this people tree, spreads with 3 gunas. See, we know the 3 gunas that we discussed earlier: sattva, rajas, tamo gunas. Okay, how this tree is growing, or how big is this tree, how it spreads? It is because of the 3 gunas. As we have more and more sattva gunas, the world, our individual world will be more to in the higher and higher worlds. Okay, what are the worlds? Right, suppose we take from the bottom the patalam, then rasatalam, mahatalam, talatalam, sutalam, vitalam, atalam, bhutalam. Okay, these are the worlds, and then on top bhutalam, nabhastalam, swarlogam, swargalogam, maharlogam, janalogam, tapologam, satyalogam. So as one who is in the sattvic gunas, okay, one who has got sattva guna more will be in the higher worlds, and as the sattva gunam is reduced and the tamo gunam is more, then go to the lower and lower worlds. So all these worlds, the 14 worlds that is described are all as per the gunas. That is what guna pravriddaha. The samsara vriksham, it spreads because of the gunas. Okay, so one who has got more and more sattva gunas maximum, he will be in the higher world up to satyalokam, right? And who is tamo gunam is maximum, he will be in the patalam, like that. So these are all the planes, these are all the mental planes. Then tasya, this people tree, shaghaha adaha urdhvam cha, the branches of this tree is spread everywhere. It is spread on top, it is spread on bottom, it is spread everywhere. That is what it means. It spread all over. Shaghaha adaha urdhvam cha prasrdaha. Prasrdaha means spread across. Then manushya loke, in this human world, very very important and beautiful, in this human world, karmanubandhini, it is the after effects of the karmas or actions. Karmanubandhini, when a karma is done with and attached to the result, we are bound. Karmanubandhini. Then mulani, okay, the roots they bind us. Here I will explain this again. Adhaha anusandhini, they stretch in layer after layers in the avyaktam. What does that mean? It means that, see, we discussed that the tap root, the main root, the moolam is Brahman. Okay, but there are the secondary and tertiary roots which spread all over. Okay, these roots, what are these roots? These roots are the vasanas. Okay, they are the vasanas. How the vasanas are developed? It is because of the karmanubandhini. When we do a karma, when we do an action with an attachment to the result will be either favorable or unfavorable. When these experiences of this favorable, when it is favorable we feel happy, and when it is unfavorable we feel sad. These experiences will have an impression in our mind, in our antahkaranam, and it goes as a vasana inside us. Okay, it will go dormant. So every experience in our life will have an impression in our mind which goes inside adhaha. It goes inside adhaha anusantatani. They stretch layer after layer. Mulani, they are the tertiary and the secondary roots which are spreading all over, which is that inside in the avyakta state. It will go deeper and deeper, and that is in the avyakta state it will be there dormant as vasanas. These vasanas are nothing but the impressions of our experiences in this world. Okay, these experiences, when they go as vasanas, they produce new karmas and new janmas. Okay, when this body is incapable of handling those unfulfilled desires, okay, because this body is incapable of doing karma, it will become incapable, but the vasanas are there inside. How the vasanas came? It had gone deep. Adaha anusandadani. Adaha, that has gone deep inside. They are the mulani, they are the roots. Okay, they are the, see, what are these secondary and tertiary roots they do? They collect all that, the trishna, whatever the trishna jalam that we put, all the desires that we put, they absorb, and that causes the tree to grow. Not the taproot. Taproot is Brahman, but where are the other spread roots? They draw the trishna, they draw from the desires, they draw and they make the tree grow. Similarly, the adaha mulani, adaha anusandadani, they go deeper and deeper inside, layer after layer in the avyaktam. If avyaktam here means which is unmanifested, it remains as a seed inside, which will be sprouted for a new janma or a new karma. And when it comes as a new karma, when this body is capable of handling it, it will do a karma, and again it will produce a result. That result will be either sukham or dukkham, and that impression will go back again adaha. It will go again. This is the bondage that is happening. And when the body is incapable of doing it, it will produce a new body. It's a cycle, it continues. Okay, it produces a new body. It creates a new body. Not that it enters a new body, it creates a new body to fulfill its desires. How we produce a new body to lift, say, 100 kg weight? How we create a body, is it not? One who cannot lift 50 kg even, he produces a new body to lift 100 kg. Similarly, how we create a body to lift 100 kg, we build up muscles. Like that, these vasanas which are dormant and with its unfulfilled desires produces a new body, a new janma, which we call. We will be born, this jiva will be born in a new place. Okay, all that we have gone through earlier, but this explanation is through a tree. Okay, this people tree. So now when we read again, we will understand this again. Guna adhaschordhvam prasridas tasya shagha. Guna pravridaha, this samsara vriksham is so huge and it spreads all over. See, this samsara vriksham is like this cycle, no? One janma after the another janma. This whole is a tree, right? All together is a tree. We don't know when it started, doesn't know where it ends. That samsara vriksham is spread all over because of guna pravridaha. As per the gunas, if the gunas are sattvic, will be in a higher locus. If the gunas are bad, this jivan will be in a lower locus. Like that, this go up and down all the time, moving from here to there to here, and the samsara is all vishaya pravalaha. This vishaya, what is the vishaya pravalaha means? What? The buds are vishayas. The shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandham. These are the 5 sense organs through which we absorb the experiences, right? Vishayaha, we grab the things outside, and that will be an experience. And tasya shaghaha adaha urdhvam cha. Vishaya pravalaha, always buds are generated. See, these buds are also generated every moment, one after the other. We hear something and then we want to hear more, so that another new bud. Oh, no, we want to do something else. We want to experience another experience we want to have. Okay, one after the other. So these are buds. Again, new buds are generated here, one after the other. One experience, again another experience we want to have. We want to eat food in a particular restaurant, that is one bud. One bud. Or we want to hear something, new music. Okay, so like that, through these five sense organs, these buds, new buds are formed, generated. This Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham. Want to see this? Next time, no, this is another, I want to see something else. So like that, this tree grows. That is what? Vishaya Pravalaha. Buds after they generated every moment they are generated. Tasya, this Prapancha tree, Shaghaha, Adaha, Urdhvam cha, it is spread all over, everywhere. What does that mean? It means that it is spread in everything. The mind with its inquisitiveness and the desires to experience more, it is spread in everything in this universe. Bahushaghaha anantaha. Right? So it all branches, it spreads everywhere. That is what it means. Shaghaha, Adaha, Urdhvam cha, Prasritaha. All over. Then Manushya Loke, in this human world, Karmanubandhini. The after effects of karmas, whatever actions that we do, when it produces certain results, these results, when it is favorable, it causes sukham and dukkham. These impressions go as vasanas inside us deeper, that is adhaha anusantadani. Mulani, these roots, the secondary and tertiary, this root is not the taproot, it is not the Brahman we are talking. Here the Mulanis, the roots which are spread all over below, and they stretch everywhere, layer after layer, they stretch all over the place, and it draws more desires, and the samsara vrisham goes bigger and bigger, grows bigger and bigger. So now we read this sloka, we will understand. Adhaschordhvam prasritas tasya shagha guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha adhascha mulanyanu karmanubandhini Manushya Loke. Below and above spread its branches, nourished by the gunas, sense objects are its buds, and below in the world of men, humans, stretch forth the roots, binding through action. Okay, they spread all over, and they bound the jiva through action. Why through action? Because it wants to do more action, and action leads to janma. Okay, janma karma, like that it goes on and on and on. This is the samsara vriksham. Now we'll move to the next verse. न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा. Fourth also is actually together, but we will take it separate. न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्दो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा. Iha means in this world, in this bhumi, in our location. Asya rupam means the form of this ashwatha tree, this people tree, which is explained as described above in the two verses. Tatha na upalabhyate. The purna rupam of this tree cannot be seen. It is not possible to get it. It is not possible to get the purna rupam of the full form of this people tree. Tatha na upalabhyate na antaha na adihi. Neither the end nor the beginning. You can't find the ends, either this end or that end. Na sampratishta cha. You don't know where it is rooted, where it is, the samsara vrisham, where it started, where it is rooted. Sampratishta also na sampratishta cha. So virudha moolam means this is a firm rooted tree, but we don't know where. Suvirudha moolam, enam ashwatham, this people tree, okay, this enam ashwatham, the tree that is explained, the samsara vriksham, tree, don't just see tree, it is you see as our own life, okay, this life that the individual has, that we have, this life, this ashwatham, this tree, people tree, dridhena asanga shastrena chitva, by using dridhena, using a strong asanga shastrena, there is a weapon to cut down this tree. What is the shastram? What is the weapon? Asanga shastrena, asangam, nissangam, detachment, okay, not getting, that is renunciation, tyagam, okay, tyaganeike amritattvamanashuhu, tyagam alone, renunciation is the only shastram. With that chitva, then we will say, take the next verse. So first we will explain this. What does that mean? See, this universe, we don't know where it started, there is no where, we don't know where it ends. Nobody knows. Even the scientists are also trying to find the same thing only. The scientists are trying to find where this world started, then some theories come up and the theories are found wrong. The Big Bang theory or so many, the black hole, this, that and all, new theories are coming up, new galaxies are forming and the old galaxies are falling off, new stars are coming up, old stars are going. So this universe is, we don't know where it ends or where it started. Na antaha, na adihi. We will never find out this universe looking outside. So long as we look outside where it started or how to end this not only the universe, also the samsara vrisham, the problems of this universe, the problems of the individual psyche, right? It has got no starting, no end. The answer you will never be able to solve it from outside. Okay, see, for example, see, suppose you have problem with one particular say shares. You have problem with one particular share, you find the solution that, okay, you take it from, put it from that particular share to another company. For some time it will be there, again it will get lost. So like that, you will never find an answer to the problems of this universe. Take just as a small example only. The problems cannot be solved from outside. That is the point. Okay. The only way to solve this problem is look inwards. Outside, you will be never able to solve this problem because there is no end, there is no out, because you will never get the clear picture of the things. How will we know what is right, what is wrong? The right and wrong, the good and bad, all are relative. They are relative. You ask a person A, he will say this is good, this is bad. The same thing will be described just the opposite by another person, is it not? Because it is like that. The good and bad, they are all relative only. So relatively you can say one is good, one is bad. So there is no solution to this. There is no solution, absolutely there is no solution. The only way to solve this problem is the whole universe, the samsara vriksham, that is, it is just an appearance in me, and I am the consciousness. I am the consciousness. Look within the body, the mind, the sense organs, all the objects of this world. Are they real? Is there any reality in it? They appear for some time and then disappear. How can we depend on it, and how can we find a solution for it? If at all you find a solution, definitely. Suppose you go to a doctor and then found some medicine and then okay, for some time it will be okay. Again, as we grow older, problems will be there. Health will deteriorate. So we cannot depend on the body. The body which was there present yesterday is not there today. They disappear. All the objects of this world disappear. How can we depend on the objects of this world? How can we depend on the money? How can we depend on the people? How can we depend on even on our own body? Because there is no solution to this. Because it is the nature of this Prakriti, it is the nature, the change is the nature. Constantly this thing will change, constantly this will appear and disappear. It is the Prakriti. We will never find a solution outside, looking outside. Okay? Asya Rupam, that is what it means. Iha, looking outside, Asya Rupam Tatha Na Upalabhyate. You will never find an answer to this. There is no starting, there is no end. Savirudha Moolam. Then the only way to solve this problem is renounce. Asanga Shastrena. Have absolutely no attachment towards all this. Internal renunciation. Never get attached to anything. See, we in you say Putreshana, Vitteshana, Lokeshana. 3 types of doshas are there. Eshana. Putreshana. Depending or attachment towards sons. Putra does not mean only son. Son, daughter, husband, wife, father, mother, brothers, sisters, and all the relations, etc. Putreshana. Vitteshana. The attachment towards money. Because see, all the relations, everything will, husband, the wife will die, or if wife, husband will die, or father will die, or there will be separation for sure. If we get attached to any of this, definitely separation is inevitable. That is what we understand by this Eshana, Putreshana. Similarly, Vitteshana, money also, like that. Money will be there today, tomorrow it is not there. Okay. Similarly, Lokeshana. Lokeshana means Shastra Vasana, etc. The attachment towards the name and fame. Right? One day everyone will retire, is it not? Now how can you get attached to a particular power or position or name and fame? Today somebody will say praise you. Tomorrow the same people will say you are not good, insult you. So manam, apamanam, everything will happen here. How can we depend on that? So there is no way we can depend on putra, etc. and money, etc. and all the objects of this world, loka, etc. How can we depend on that? Because it is very clear. It is temporary. Okay, it has got its transient nature, we should understand. That develops vairagyam. So these 3 sort of attachment should be cut down. So this tree, this samsara tree can be cut down only by asanga shastrena, detachment. How to do that? How we cut a tree? We start from the branches, right? Branches little bit cut, this side, like that we cut. So we have to start cutting down from the objects of this world. Slowly get detached, the sense organs, have control with the sense organs, have detachment. Shanai Ruparamet. Slowly, very slowly, we start cutting down the tree using asangam. And this nissangatvam can happen only through satsangam. Satsangatve nissangatvam. Nissangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve jivan muktihi. Shankaracharya said in Bhajagovindam. So satsangam, have constant touch with Sat, constant touch with Brahman, and constant touch with the scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, studying Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, etc. What is my true nature? Constant contemplation on this, whatever we read or hear or understand. So constant, this is satsangam. Through satsangatvam only we can have that nissangatvam. Okay, so Atma Vicharam. Atma Vicharam is the medicine that we have to use to cut down this tree. Atma Vicharam, through Atma Vicharam, slowly and steadily, we have to cut this tree of the samsara. Then Dridhena Chitva. After cutting this, suspense. We'll do in next class. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु।